Hello everyone, hello, how you doing? MD today. Hello, how you? Hi Camille. Don't call me an incubus, I will own your dreams. Anyway, so today I had a bit of an idea last night. So before planning the stream, I was wondering what I was gonna play, and how should I put this? I decided for like cross-generational / seasonal team. So my idea was, we have 7 members. We have like seven seasons. Let's mix it all up, right? Right. So the idea is, on the field, I will have one ID of every season, of each season, within each season. Valpog is equal to like the season it's released in. And then I get support from 1 per season, from the 7 that I want. So considering what we got as for IDs this season, I thought Bleed and Poise were 2 interesting ones to do. So I'm doing with Bleed first. So I have season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the rest are support same. And then it's Poise with 1. Where is the 1? 1, 2. I think that was actually the only Poise in season 2. 3. I took full stop. No, it wasn't full stop. It was the lineage. 4. Hold on, I'm trying to remember. No, 4, 5. There we go. 6, 7. There. It'd be fun. It was actually interesting to see which one I have from each season. Like I could, I love this interface because I can just let's take the other one. No, let's take this one. I can just go here, do like Bleed, Recent, and since I got everything in order, like in the seasons pretty much, I can just check per season here. Can just cut the season. Funny, like for Bleed, there's only those 2 in season 2, that kind of thing. For Poise, there's only Virodia season 2, that kind of thing is funny. So yeah, that was fun. And also, I didn't want to do a full team, full season 1 or anything because I don't have that many EXP tickets to spare. And at the end of this stream, I should have finished the main achievements, like not counting the hidden ones. Anyway, let's start with the Bleed one. So here we are. An occasion for me to try out Ish as well. Again, 5 floors. Maybe I could have put Middle Sinclair in back then, or whatever. No gifts. Let's bowl. Nice feeling of being on the... Wait. I'm not on there, thank you very much. Can't you paint me in a better light? People are gonna read this thing and some people are gonna believe it at some point. But maybe not this part. Can't you say kind stuff like, oh, the French genius or commander of the world or something? I don't know. More glorious and that kind of thing. Okay, so I said to remember, so I'm gonna put them in order. That's funny. All of season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the back, whatever. 3, 4, 5. Should do collaborate when I say. Well, I will never hit them, I guess. Well, it's not like I wouldn't want to do a collab, I guess. Just like, don't care too much. I'm not like any people is talking to me. I'm just, I know, I'm just a small node, a small island in the side of this community, or whichever community you want, actually. I'm just vibing, chilling, doing my thing, and straying away pretty much. That's fine, that's fine. And here, 20 currency on you right now. Ah, that's not much. Station tickets too. Do you think I prepared enough for the next bug? Well, the main way to prepare for that bug is, like, if you want to be not sure, not guaranteed, but likely to be ready, is if you have 200 pulls worth. So in the pure lunacy, that's 26k. In but I don't know how many tickets you have. So as long as you have enough for 200 pulls, yeah, you should be alright. Though while I said that, the last 2 VODs I've streamed, last 2 or last 3, maybe the last 3 actually, I went to like 230. Well, not the last one, not the last one, but the last 2 before I went to like 230 and 270, so I wasn't even safe at 200, I think. Yeah, I remember the which one was it? I think I remember the Sanguine Desire. Sanguine Desire 1, I had to go to 200. I don't remember everything. I have streamed them, so it's easy to see. It'd be easy to check. But yeah, if you can have at least 200, you have chances to be alright. I'm not saying you're gonna be alright, okay? I'm saying you have chances to be alright. At least you should be able to get 2 out of 3. If there are 3. Unless you're very unlucky, but like I cannot measure luck. If I could measure luck, I would. I can't. You know, before the pull, should I pull on this? Take a ticket out of Jacob's Singularity or something. Ah! No! You can play a Shadow Broke Rip. Spark and Stitch or Circuit. Great. Hope it's alright. Didn't we talk about this at some point? Like, wasn't this already coming up? Or am I just mistaking it? I feel like you already had issue at some point. Maybe it was somewhere else. I don't think so. Anyway, I've been playing some stuff on the side. Waiting for MD or whatever. We don't have news. Okay, I forgot. Okay, I forgot to check the patch note for this week. Let me give a sec. Let me take a sec. Hold on. Instruction, files, bug fixes and improvements. Known issues. Yeah, I love known issues. Lantern don't skill free. Man, there are some weird ass fixes. Stuff from another age. Give me more condemned. Give me more blade. Give me more Arrested Hymn, I guess. And you're good when carried. There we go. High classic. Remainders more than Limbus right now. Oh, like in what sense of the term hurting? But more remains is definitely harder, I'd say, that than Limbus. The fact that it's older, therefore there are a bunch of content and you have to actually take the time to get your shit leveled up and that kind of thing, it takes more time. But also, I'd say it's harder in general. Like it's a hard game, which is why I like it also. Full for Shu, it's fun to play. I wanted the Poison team. I had a blue, I had a 24 team, but I wasn't confident in it too much. So I'm trying out the Shu Agrippa version. I think it doesn't have Jidol. Tentacles, oh yeah, Acre. Yeah, classic. People tend to recommend Iker at the start, I think. Well, that was before the changes in the banners, in the regular banners. I think they would still. Tentacle is easy to play. Depend if you. Also depends if you're G Murphy or not. But yeah, I mean, there is an auto on this game, but it's not as. It's alright. It's alright. Actually, the auto in Mormon is pretty. It's funny. Like when I compare the autos in the games I've played recently, Limbus win rate is questionable sometimes, but overall simple and alright. It's just not optimal, that's for sure. Auto in Moriman is actually was pretty alright from the time I saw it as well. Like the decisions weren't dumb or anything, and mostly I compared it to. I'm gonna take Gossipium. Compared it to Chaos Zero Nightmares Auto, since they have very similar gameplay, where the auto is actually shit there. So it's actually to see the difference between two deck building roguelikes auto system. One of them is well done, the other not so much. So like it's not gonna make the best play at your for you. Like it's not a win rate button. Not as simple as just placing win rating, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't intend to drop more remains anytime soon. The only question is until when. I've been considering at some point. I remember I've been considering doing or at least contemplating the Abyss about doing like trying out at least a 60-second analysis for more remains, but I don't feel confident at all. I don't have the knowledge or the skill enough to I feel confident doing it. And the main part is different between Limbus and Moriment. At Limbus, I can get the whole kit alright and try it out or something. I can just check out the ID. I have the whole kit. The whole kit is attainable. Like you can get the like when you get the ID, you get the ID. Period. There is no duplicate. And just it's hard to tell with games with duplicates. It's so how should I put it? I wouldn't wail, alright? So I wouldn't know what a character with full duplicates looks like. And in Moriment I have this problem that I don't know. I tend to struggle and I don't know if it's my play. I know it's partly because of my play. But I don't know how much it is my play, how much it is my comps, how much it is my lack of resources and the fact that I haven't invested in everything. And that's usually the case with stuff when you don't have the full stuff, alright? You don't know what necessarily is causing you the most trouble. Like you can try to mathematically calculate it, but there is like it's not so simple. And mostly it's not foolproof. Like your calculations wouldn't be foolproof. In Limbus at least, it's pretty easy. You have the skills, you have the conditions, you know what to do. You know how to get the kit, you know how to do it. And when you have the kit, you have the kit, alright? You don't have to get multiple times the same kit, alright? So for Limbus, it's easy to do. For other games, it wouldn't be. Moriment, especially with the number of duplicates. And same for equipments. Like, oh, 10,000 equipments to get the right power. Like power, whatever. That's I don't know. It's a bit tough. So like I removed myself from the idea. Mostly because I'm struggling though. Heal out there. Oh, G-Lot. That's one of the few characters I don't have G-Lot. I have a bunch of teams. I have G Murphy Acre. I should sell Lemuria. I have Poison Shoe now. Agrippa. Lily Nymphaea. I have products in Casper, but I don't feel confident playing them. Eldorei Sign, Thais, Pikman, and I put Aegis on the last. I have a few more. I have a counter team that sucks because unfortunately counter is Starting out two isn't too good. I wanna make it full though at some point. Couldn't play too much in that one. Sebaris chapter is the third or the fourth? Brown. Brown! Yeah. No Tramax, I'm not sure which one it is. But yeah, I actually finished catching up on Morimen's story 2 weeks ago, I think. Before the end of the thing event. That's nice. Though I have a bunch of deep dive and stuff to do. I don't feel like it though. Not right now. Later. Oh, that's easy. Alright, what do I do here? I need better stuff. Ilarka, that's great. Muzzle, that's great. WB plus. That's only for a few. Might as well take it. Fuse. I have nothing yet to fuse. So. But yeah, Mormon is a side game now. I've been for a bit anyway. Right now I'm fully on a visual novel. There is a series of visual novel. Like there is a guy or someone, I don't know, that is doing several visual novels that are pretty nice quality. I like them. Not visually they're alright, not that much, but writing wise they're pretty interesting and good, and I like them. So I've been playing The Spectre's Desire, which is also the visual novel. And there is... how should I put it? It's in the Lack of Liars game, or Kaiji, if you know the manga or anime. That kind of thing. It's multiple, it's a kind of multiple game, like a tournament-based multiple games with intrigue behind it, like that thing. It's really good with the gameplay. There are a bit of everything. There are quick mini games, stuff like poker, for example, and there are phases like in Ace Attorneys where you have to present notes, not necessarily proof, just notes, men or not something in statements. Some of them might even be like to bluff, like lies to bluff. That's interesting, and the rule writing is really good. So I would recommend it. Knowing that the Spectre is their third game, the first one was the Zodiac Trial, which is a death game with very visual novel, with like a branching path, but that's about it. Not much game, not too much gameplay otherwise. And the Divine Deception with a few mini games and just a story, an intrigue, a mystery story among 7 characters that you follow one by one. Or rather, you follow 7 perspectives as you want. A good writing, and they're doing another game, so I'll be looking forward to that. Alright, this and this, tier 4 and everything. Yeah, let's go. I might do, by the way, for MD, I might, since I finished the I'm gonna finish the achievement today. Next week I might make a 15th floor again. It's been a while. I didn't think MD would be so late. Give me the thing. It's dead.
합격점이구려.
I just want to fight you. You're annoying. Give me the thing. There was no note below. There was no note below, alright? You saw nothing. It's the idea of Commander the same way Echo is best. Don't say because it's straight better, but water, I like water. I haven't played. Unfortunately, I haven't mixed the realms together outside of Chaos. So I wouldn't know. But IRL? If you put more money into IRL stuff, we have deep trouble. The whole thing is just based around ore. What do you want? You want the end of the world, pretty much? Yeah, but they do make the auto battler, the in-game achievements don't get as grading as good. Ah, yes, that thing. The auto battler. I hope they don't make the auto battler at the first place. Well, I wouldn't be against it, but after like another raid boss mode or something, not just the auto battler. What I don't like is, I think the worst part, the actual pretty mad to bad idea, I think, in the whole Kim Ji-hoon's grain plan of doing an auto battler is associating a pass with it. No, we don't need passes for everything, Ji-hoon. You can, but don't. Because as soon as you make rewards apparent to this kind of stuff, you will force people into playing it. So you can make a chill mode, you want people to play on the side and not be forced to, and then put that reward into it. Oh, but if there is no reward and they won't play, then why do you do it in the first place? Didn't you want another mode for people who want something else? I don't know, I don't know if you understand. Mostly the principle of FOMO, actually. Well, if it's not limited rewards, I mean. But the thing with the auto battler is you can't make complex play. Like, how do you make stuff like, oh, Ishmael, counter now, or don't counter now? You have no power over it. We can make strategies. There is only so much you can do with strategies. The whole concept is bad anyway. I'm sure the design team will put their foot in the door before Kim Ji-hoon just closes the door even still and cut their toes. Man. Where's my Limbus game? The more I've thought of a possibility of what's the name? Of raid bosses, the more I feel inclined. I just want to fight bosses. I just want to have good fights, alright? I want in a good game to fight. That's too much to ask. The weirdest combo. I can't believe it. Think about this. Yeah, let's not think about it. Che fai sono dipende ora dalla mod equivalent of the Hellblade stress. Hellblade stress. Strat, kill your allies as soon as possible. This will be here if you put forward. Yeah. I understand what you mean totally. How do I speedrun this shit? I don't want to play it. But maybe we would want to play. Maybe it's actually fun, you know. And maybe I actually want to spend 5 minutes looking at my screen, being like, how do I put the team up? I mean, I would probably like it the first time, and maybe the second, maybe the third, maybe the fourth, maybe the fifth, maybe 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then like if it's too repetitive, there's gonna be something. I'm gonna have to stop. It's like roguelikes in general, you know? Roguelikes are meant to be repetitive. Like, it's not the repetitive aspect that's annoying. It's the fact that I would like to play the game. But I mean, you know, there's the part... Oh! The thing is, you can put reward into it. If you put reward into it, you will force players to play the game even more. Potentially causing burnout. Oh, but Magnet! They don't have... You know, you don't have to play the game. You don't have to get everything. Yeah, you don't have to. Yeah, like I don't have to play them. That's not a problem. It's a problem of feelings, alright? If I see rewards, of course I would want them. So if I don't get them, I feel bad. That's the principle of FOMO, everybody. Welcome to FOMO, everybody. Welcome to Gacha. How are you doing? There we go. Enfield's Fun Factory. No, let's talk about Enfield for a sec. I've not seen much good said about it outside of Factory is funny. I'm gonna be honest. I have some friends. They tend to try out gachas, right? They tend to play quite a few gachas. They played a few stuff, right? And they pretty much already stopped Enfield, which is almost kind of surprising. But yeah, the feedback I've got is that's fun for a bit. Factory is alright, but it gets too much grind. But like at some point, it's just whatever. The gameplay is about the same as usual and repetitive. Not that much, not that different between the comps as well. Like everything plays about the same. Gacha is horrendous and it doesn't bring that much in the end. So I really haven't heard much good about Enfield. And the main reason that I personally didn't give it a try is because I don't really want to play an action gacha again. It's not that the market is saturated by now, but it might very well be. I mean, MiHoYo took most of the spots already by themselves. And Wuwa kinda went in as well to pick the remaining spots. So Enfield is coming kinda late. I think in Enfield was released like 2 to 3 years ago. It would have been alright, but it's really late now. There's no more place there really. Ooh, Heathcliff. Ooh, dog. Ooh, gifts. Can I have a tier 3? Thank you very much. Ooh, man. Red Stain Gossipium and I can't buy it. Devotion. Bloody Mist. There we go. And for the tier 4, what do I do for Gossipium? I can't sell enough. I don't have that much money. I mean, I could. 1, 2, 3. I need more than this. If I sold the Fiji, I guess that's a waste. Not like I need it. I might have been better off just fusing though, but now that I think about it. Oh well, whatever. Good enough. I can guarantee to take it at least. What were you saying? I told you there was every new major gacha gay, gacha. I think they all require too much time. Yeah, I can totally understand. Limbus the only game that doesn't take too long to run. Actually, respect time with it. Yeah. Okay, almost. I would like to say that MG grind is something, but otherwise, yeah, I agree. That's why I like when, like, usually the one thing that will make me stay in the gacha, or two things. I need two things to stay on the gacha. I need good story and/or gameplay, mostly end. And the second, that it doesn't become a chore, you know, that you just boot up the game. I'm like, oh, I don't want to boot up the game and do my dailies, alright? That's why Limbus respects me. Like, I just have to boot it up, convert my thing, do the XP stage by just pressing win rate a few times. Done. Alright, done for the day. Good. Again, the MD can be a bit of a bore, which is why doing it on stream actually helps somewhat. See, it takes way too long, I agree. And Chill I haven't played, yeah, Oreos, totally. No, yeah, I've dropped most of those gachas. I stayed for a while on Genshin though. Genshin, when it released, well, it was new at the time, and I really liked the gameplay. Back then, I did stay for a while on Genshin. Could I say a year? Maybe not a year, actually. A few months at least. Half a year, probably, I'd say. But yeah, at some point, usually the day I'm like, I forget, or I don't want to do my dailies is usually the day where I stop, because I don't have to boot up the game anymore. The thing is, I understand where they're coming from. Like, you boot up the game, should have picked the other one. They ask you to boot up the game every day to keep your fidelity, you know, because if you don't play the game every day, or it's more like if you play the game every day, you install a routine, and if you install a routine, then you have more chances to stay. I go there. Fuck. That wasn't the right one. Rip. So like they want to keep, for player retention, they're making you play the game every day. Like, oh, it becomes a daily routine, it becomes a part of your life, and so you just do it every day. You know, like it becomes normal at some point to boot up the game, which is very predatory and insane. But let's not talk about the morality of it, alright? The thing is, at some point, when you don't want to play a game, you don't want to play a game. So doing it every day is just sometimes too much. The worst part is, that's where I'm grateful for Limbus Periods of Drought, is when they ask you to do events, especially when they're boring. Like, a lot of gachas are very boring events with boring dialogues, maybe a mini game or something. They ask you to do it every day, and just you don't want to do it. It's too much. Come on, I just want to get the reward or something. Your brain just wants the dopamine anyway. You just want the reward. It does the thing, but it's a chore in the end, really. Great. So yeah, usually when you stop doing the dailies, when you stop engaging with it, is when you free yourself of the grasp it has on you. So the question is, at this point, do you still want to play it or not? And usually the thing that goes, that kind of the counterweight. When you're not doing your dailies, at some point you're like, yeah, then I'm losing resources and everything. What's the point in continuing? The thing is, if you stop your dailies, because of the way they're designed, you kind of stop the game, because you're losing on so much, and so you feel like there's no point anymore. So it's not like dailies are entirely good for a game, because it creates this sense of, if you're not doing them, then there's no point. It's like Enfield. When Enfield was released, I was like, okay, if I don't play it now, I'm gonna lose a lot of dailies, and then I'm gonna lose a lot of opportunities. So what's the point? So the more I don't play dailies, the less I want to play the game. So if you don't do dailies and everything, sure, you're not making your audience come every day and fidelize it or whatever, and make it sure they stay on the game. But at the same time, that means that they can come back anytime, and they don't feel like they missed anything. That's the difference. Well, it's not like you couldn't boot up the game a year later and be like, oh, what changed, and just check it out. But you won't do much then. You probably wouldn't invest yourself too much anyway. I wouldn't, at least. I think that's a good gameplay with no story almost. You can make some little nice good. I'm surprised that our Knights ended up doing Enfield in such a way that it actually seems pretty meh to bad, considering how our Knights itself is. Like, I'm surprised about Enfield. I wouldn't believe it's by the same creators as Arc Knight, you know. It's not actually Arc Knight Enfield. Yeah, Battle Cats I haven't played though, I never tried. I know it's not bad though. There's this one as well. I have a friend that plays it. I have a few friends maybe actually. I have at least one that I know of. Trickal, I think. I've heard a lot good of it, especially its generousness. And the memes, of course. I've seen the memes. Of course, we've all seen the memes. But yeah, I don't feel like playing any this one. I don't feel like playing new gachas in general, to be fair. I'm just trying out a few that might... we never know. Like, I was expecting out of CZN, I was expecting a good story. I didn't get it, unfortunately. Which is the main reason I stopped, I think. And out of Enfield, I would have expected, well, a good story as well, so I did. I guess that's why I stopped many games, isn't it? If you take me for a dumbass, I'm not gonna stay. I think that's it. But yeah, the problem is too many gachas feel like just cash grabs, you know, stuff you do to get a bit of money out of your fans. Which is sad when the game is actually well done and has resources into it, you know. Usually when it's a cash grab, you feel it, you know it, like it's cheap. There's stuff that doesn't make sense. The UI is aggressive, that kind of thing. So when something you feel like has put resources into it, but still went through the wrong path, like I feel like a bit like Enfield. Though I didn't play Enfield, couldn't tell it. But I've heard it's been in development for a while, so I think there should have been resources put into it. But see, in the end, that it still kind of looks like the cash grab somewhat. It's like, it's like, it sounds like a door. But again, I haven't played it, so I don't want to defend judgment on it too much. Like, I would like to trust... Alright, I guess it's a buy, but I would like to trust the people Limbus decided to collab with, alright, to do a good game. That's the main reason, I'm gonna be honest. Like, if I trust PM, I would like to trust the guy that PM trusts. That's the reason. But maybe I'm just putting too much into it. Oh yeah, we're not talking about Pokemon Gacha. I think I have a whole video on this on the topic actually. We could redo it, you know. It's funny because I think DDD, so Zemless on Zero, was a gacha I could have stayed way longer on. I stopped it, but mostly because of the boring dailies and the ungodly boring events. Like, I was like, oh, you're telling me to read all this dialogue that's bullshit and everything? I'm like, well, no. I could have stayed longer on it because I like the character design, I like the theming, more sci-fi kinda. I like the world. The story was alright, was pretty good, I feel like. Main story, and I like the gameplay a lot, but yeah. At some point it was too much. Wuwa, if we don't talk about optimization, from what I've heard from Wuwa, there have been a few... The grind was one of the main problems, though, I think. I haven't stayed long enough on Wuwa. I've stayed like a week or two, actually. The story was interesting, so when I saw it, though, when there's always this thing when you make your main character in a gacha harem, you know, it's like isekai, you know, it's isekai anime, you know. Oh, the protagonist suddenly woke up in a new world and was around a bunch of women, and all men were bad people or that kind of thing, you know. That's holy fuck. Nowadays, when I check animes, I have a good way of like I found a pretty good way of telling if an anime has high chances to be slop good bait, which is the proportion of male to female ratio in the main poster. You see the kind of thing. If there's one male for 10 females, that's usually a big red flag. I'd prefer if it's only male, only female, or an overall more respectable proportion. Not always. There are a few exceptions, of course. But nowadays, I feel like that's a good tell. At least for me, it's a good one. Unless, like, you know, it's part of the plot. Let's take what was the name? I don't remember. There are plots that revolves around it, you know, like being the last man on Earth or surrounded by women. That's different. I don't remember the name. I feel like I got baited into not getting anything right. What do I do? 1 floor. Wait, whatever. 4. Yes, I could have. Yield my flesh to claim their bones. Other guys problem, too many collabs. Eva, Street Fighter, back to back, and you got Demon Slayer. It's always my problem is with collab. The thing is, collab is pure fan service based. So in a way, it's not bad to do fan service. I think it's alright, but like all fan service has to stay in regular amount, right? In acceptable amounts, I should say. So some collabs, sure, fun, nice. For example, Limbus on Night, yeah, fine, alright. The ending would be questionable depending on who you ask. But he didn't overstay, he didn't do too much, whatever, it was alright. I think it was alright. For Limbus specifically, I don't think collab bought too well considering the whole story heavy aspect of Limbus. That's something else. Not like it was bad. It's questionable at best. But yeah, in general, you don't want to put too much. Remind me of Shadowverse. I played Shadowverse World Beyond when it was released. I kind of like Shadowverse. It's fun at least. It's not insane, but it's fun. Alright, it's card games. I wanted to try out the World Beyond when it was released. One of the main things that made me quit the game, outside of the economy, I want to almost say obviously, and the grind mostly, I think, but side games at some point. There are, like, at some point, if you play side games you know what to expect of them, so grind. So not for me. And one of the main things that made me quit the game is when I saw that, oh, again, Grand Blue, yes, I love seeing Grand Blue in every one of the games. I was so over it, holy fuck. Oh, I can't. Like glorifying your franchises, making your own collabs, sure, fun from time to time, yeah. But like, it's so much, it's so much. I don't care. Sure, maybe you're pleasing your audience. I mean, it makes sense in a way. Like, you want to please your audience, right? It's the one paying for your games. I don't know why I'm taking that, but I'm taking it. For once, I don't have... Oh, I take the funny bamboo. Once I don't have ruptured sack proposed. Yeah, sure. Maybe not the best choice, actually. Ah, whatever. But yeah. So collabs out like all fan service. Doing a bit of it is nice. Too much of it and it becomes just gruesome. Mega combination for streamers treats your region the service. What? I'm not reading many mangas. I'm checking out anime though. Every season I have 5 cheap animes. This season, like the second season of Free Reign, that's so nice. Free Reign is such a nice anime. So good. There's a lot of good stuff this season. This one, MS Ghost, season 3, great. Second part of Jigokuraku. What else do I have? Oh, they're sentenced to be a hero. I've seen the first episode. I've said to friends, usually a mark of an interesting anime would be when you see the first episode being 50 minutes. It's like double the length, like a double first episode. I've rarely be disappointed with those. For sure, it's staying for now. Yeah, it's even stuck.
엄마만큼은 못하지만 나 선 속을 벗어날 수는 없고.
Usually I watch I watch animes while I'm eating, so I have time. Like an episode per meal. So usually if I can get up to 14 episodes, 14 series during a season. So what's up? It's too much. I do get grudge. I don't know how I get grudge, but I do get grudge. Hey, finished exclusive Kanto yesterday. Nice, yeah. How was it? How did you find it? I still remember I did exclusive Kanto. I tried. It was the first time I tried my hand at a review, kinda, because I wanted to bring up. I wanted to have a discussion with people mostly. I wanted to have a discussion about what I consider to be weird points for the Kanto back then, and while the videos wasn't poorly received, it was my worst received one, I guess. I thought about a few shots at first, I think. Yeah, but looking back on it now, I've been a bit harsh on a few things. Well, it was mostly the first time we got. It was the first time we didn't get a dungeon, so I was very confused about it. But I gave it. It was a question. It was more of a question: should we or should we not? Now I've come to the point. I think it's okay. It's okay. Both are okay possibilities. But at that time it was weird. But now I feel like it's okay. Not a problem at all. That doesn't change the pacing though. That's exhausting, and the end of the story that's confusing to me. Well, there was a temple and he's like, oh, which one? I'm curious. Now the fact we didn't get the dungeon, so you can do. It was the first one. To be fair, I like dungeons. But at this point I was mostly thinking of stuff like Sacristy. I should say Kanto 3 dungeon. Kanto 3 dungeon is still... Never mind. Kanto 8 dungeon now is the best one. The Kanto 3 dungeon one was the one that marked me the most because of the paths you had, the possibility you had of getting multiple paths, and Sacristy. Just Sacristy. Oh, Sacristy. Oh, I long for another one. You know, when you get into the thing, you get into the fight, you say, oh shit! Ah, if only. I can understand. If you... Like, the dungeons are mostly a scenaristic thing, as most of the fights in the Kanto anyway. The world story now, especially with Kanto 9, is wholly made to be scenaristic, not very much more. If you consider that, it's alright. So it makes sense in a way. Especially because we don't have a dungeon, like it's a whole manor in Kanto 6. Like, it makes sense, but at the point I was very confused because I think I would have liked a notice that there wouldn't be a dungeon or something. But that's only me, like that's a me thing, so I couldn't blame you on the game. Though I would have liked a discussion, more of a discussion in general.
시선에 눈이
about it.
멀지 않다.
Unfortunately, many people are not up to discuss it.
점 찍었네.
Because the thing about dungeon is they bring a clear, concrete
몰라 열받죠?
ending to the Kanto. Like you get in the thing, you get the memories and everything, you get the path. You have it's like a corridor that's bringing you to the end. Like, you know, you're getting into the last part. You're getting into it. Yeah, you're going down, and then you get to the third floor. You see the wall thing. You get to the boss. Careful, it's the last node. Okay, we're balling, melee song, everything's up. Alright, we finish it, goodbye. So without it, the path is less clear. Especially because now they're gonna mask the number of nodes left. For extra clear and that kind of thing. So you can't even know when you're approaching the end. Some would say, oh, it's good for like to not know when the climax is. Yeah, but like you cannot really deduce for the number of stages. I'm gonna die. Hold on. I was not paying attention to the screen, you might have noticed.
나선 속을 벗어날 수는 없다.
Sorry, I recovered from last week, but not 100%.
나는 이 왕좌에 묶여 홀로 통치하는 자일지니.
There we go.
기가 튀기.
Oh, that's cool. The one where you get to a certain point that just shows up to help. Oh, you didn't like it? Oh, you mean in terms of difficulty, or? I mean, it's hard. It's meant to be hard and exhausting. In this way, it succeeded.
모든 것을 쳐부술 거다.
I don't think it's bad. The whole thing that really bothered me with the Kanto is the ending. Like, if you've got bullshit power to erase something from all Mirror World, you think the best possibility you could do is actually go with it. I don't know if it's weird. But it's like, oh, would one suddenly know, that kind of thing? That it's just confusing in general. Am I dead? Close, but no sugar. Though the passive might kill me. I forgot the rose. I forgot how gruesome the rose are to fight.
네가 말했던 벌이 이것인가?
Also, I just thought about it, but depending on how much you care about story spoilers and that kind of thing, you might want or not want to see the final boss of this. Oh, freak. Of this. I can bring Rodia then. Of this floor.
오늘은 얼마나 찢을까? 점 찍었네.
Hold on, your mouse repeatedly getting mission. Yeah, I don't know why you saying it, but sure. I was doing something else though. Why didn't do it? So you rather not get spoiled, where you might want to not check out the end of this door.
합격장.
Like you might really not want to.
나만큼은 못하지만 거귀하게 녹이면서 뵐 수 있거든.
합격장.
항해 끝.
I'm gonna watch this video on Kento's. Get the 9 right next to you. Haha, rude. Well. Avoiding spoilers, especially on the internet, is like being in Matrix. Being in Matrix, just trying to dodge the bullets. Don't want to be spoiled, but let's not spoil. Why? I mean, oh yeah, Anglo's Kanto's dungeon being in the middle. Yeah, that's alright. It had a weird feeling, but it was well done. I liked it a lot. You have to gaslight yourself into forgetting. Well, you might have to gaslight yourself into forgetting something very soon.
시선에 눈이 멀지 않도록.
If you finish this Kanto, by the way, you know that next one is supposed to be done, right? That the order is predetermined. Why is Mersault on the field? What happened?
가까워진다. 항해.
Man, things went really wrong. Who died? Oh, Anglo. Yeah, then we're fine. I made a joke about Lei Yang's death when he got his and said, don't worry, he's undead. Or maybe he is. Maybe he isn't. Maybe he is. I don't know. Who is Lei Yang?
가자. 죽이라.
Very much asking who is alive, who is dead, or strongest sinners. I mean, strongest sinners, it depends. Like if we didn't have the regular checkup, it'd be questionable. But who is alive, who is dead? Yeah, I don't want spoilers, but can you tell me who is alive and who is dead? Man, I remember that reminds me of last Kento. During Kento 9, I had like someone said I was talking can I say a small spoiler? I don't like, it's a slight spoiler, and I say, well, if you consider it slight, and they told me, oh, no, all the killing and are alive, and I'm like, are you sure it's a small spoiler? It was not a small spoiler. Well, I don't get too much in general. If it's a light spoiler, it was not a light spoiler. But yeah, I usually don't care as well. The thing I really don't care about is spoilers without context, you know. I love it. I don't care a thing. It's just funny. You know, like you put like spoiler without context for Kento 6, you could put like a coffin or something, you know. Well, it's a bit too much. It's a bit too close though. You need something else. Like for Kento 4, you put chicken. Look at that thing. That's funny.
조명이 전멸하는 저곳으로. 파도가.
So you wonder what Escape has won from ID? Technically that's too. Because his base ID is streamers. So like, who is main villain? Don't ask who is main villain, come on. Well, it's usually clear by the end of the first part.
경외감 속에 숨어. 형 시선에 눈이 멀지 않도록.
보자 너.
I didn't see the message.
가까워진다. 항해의 끝.
Oh yeah, Nadia, you're not supposed to tell it. You're not supposed. It's a spell for Kento 10. Come on. All right, I'm telling you again. You might want to quit for a few minutes. For me, for the time doing the next fight. Like really, you might want to. Hey, I'll try reviving both. Can I heal as well? That's so costly. It's here. As it could be a huge spoiler. Yeah, it could be a huge spoiler. I really recommend you don't watch. Like if I'm telling you it because I really think it'd be better waiting for a few minutes. But I just need to find to remember how to do my gifts. I just need a rusting knife. If I'd known, I would have been more careful on the pack, but I didn't think at the time. I have a freaking knife, please. Holy shit. Holy me! What's happening? I'm just waiting. I'm just asking for a knife. That's a weird way to put it. Should have done this from the start, I guess. Wait. I hit the nail as well. Okay, yeah. Now we're good. But I'm gonna enter the fight. Okay, come back in 10 minutes. You haven't left yet. Oh, great.
불로 정화하고 깨끗한 세계를 세우라.
I think 10 minutes should be alright. Bye. Should be able to win rate this one quickly enough. Maybe not. Not if the game is being a bitch. Also, we are not, Camille, we're not talking about this fight, alright? For his sake. Do you want to fight about Ines? Sure! But they laugh. He rant about why there is Canton 9. There is no Canton 9 was the start of it. What? Is he dumb? How do I win with this one? Let me.
이리로 와.
Wah. Wah. I said 10 minutes, but 5 should be enough. I should have told them to pause, like to pause the thing, and then I'll put a message in the chat when they can pause. Maybe I shouldn't have done this skill 3, that was scary. Should pay a... I didn't realize I wasn't phase 2 already. Man, I love bleeding.
감사합니다.
Wow. Give me a sec. Sheets and let's sleep up.
나
But we
선속을
know who's
벗어날
land
순
now.
없어.
Who's land now.
차오르.
Nice.
그건 미련이군.
In this chat, you might get.
끝났어.
I'm not sure if I wanna know actually now. Can I hear any cara this? Okay, that's a bit low. And I just remember you rolling so high.
보잖아.
꿰어놓겠어.
I think I lost the flash, but I'm not sure.
이리로 와.
Just an element that flexes on this.
라샹. 끝을 낼 시간.
The man breastfeeding. What? What?
차오르.
Wait, something went wrong in this. What? I'm not sure I followed. Does that enough? What? I'm so confused. What? Okay, we're good. They can come back. Anyway, for Pete, we're good. No, all right.
순수한 세상으로.
Hey, Faust. How did you get first? I mean, I know you had 2 slots, but come on. All right.
전부
That was the
자러
first
들어갔다고
one.
방심하지 마라.
Now we can go on to the second. Last run for the 50. Featuring Zvirodia. God damn it. I mean, I had Okulu, but like there is a difference between Okulu and Zvirodia. One is alright, the other is not. In every sense, both mentally and not mentally. So we said from the start 1, 2, oops. Double oops. Because I didn't click the right one, yeah? Yeah. What? Oh no, I'm not choosing them dumb. Don't mind me, I'm tired. I had an appointment to the dentist earlier. Poise. Yeah, poise, yeah. Good. I'll take the cigarette holder later. Yeah, poise, yeah. Man, we're getting another Poise ID for Sinclair. Yeah, he didn't have 2 already. Oh, I mean, no, yeah. Oh, whoa. I love how, I swear, I saw Sinclair's kit. I saw Sinclair's kit for the Pinky Apprentice thing, and my reaction before seeing the kit, I was like, I'm sure they're gonna put another. Or rather, my main question, it wasn't I wasn't sure, but I was like, are they really gonna put another status in Sinclair's kit? Like, are they gonna dare put something like bleed? And they did. It's insane. I saw the kit, I saw the bid line, I was like, yeah, you couldn't. Yeah, you couldn't resist, could you, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then 1. I don't have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
착수.
7 further. I think that is to cry sinking. Sin is sinking, I don't know. No. I'd rather argue it's Poise right now. Have to obey the prescript.
육청.
No, but I really would argue it's Poise right now rather than sinking, wouldn't it? Actually no, it's sinking. There's 3 Poise and 4 sinking, technically. But the thing is,
자, 어느 쪽일지
Dawn is way more Poise
별이 난자오.
than sinking, and
별이 난자오.
kinda is sinking right now, isn't it? But the thing is, we got everything that could be sinking right now. If you take, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. If you take the other middle rings, fingers, damn, words,
된다면 서울을 건다.
shit. If you take the other fingers, like Nosfather, Kento 9, everything, all the characters, we got, we're one off of getting every character that could have been sinking, alright? We even got Faust that has no relation to it. So we got everything else to go through, alright? I remember that there should be 2 more, 3, 4. 3, let's say 3. At least 3 burn IDs. Maybe 4. Man, words, I'm supposed to speak them. Oh, the devil's share. Yes. Apple Bird Ego Gear is interesting. It's not Apple Bird, okay? I'm not only am I preventing you from saying this ever again, I'm insulting you. How dare you? How could you say Apple Bird Ego? It's not Apple Bird Ego, yeah? Come on! Come on! Okay, it could be.
된다면
No, it's Lamp.
서울을 건다.
Lamp is not Apple Bird. Twilight is Apple Bird. Lamp is Big Bird. No, it's a big bird. It's Big Bird. It's Bug Month. Sorry.
육청 살을 베어내고.
If you got the reference.
부탁하자.
But yeah, Grigor, Big Bird Grigor. I still don't know what Big Bird Ego is doing there. Like, even story-wise, I don't understand why it's there. It's just there. It's Big Bird. Big Bird! I have a respect for the Burbs, alright? The Burbs have done everything wrong. But we love them nonetheless.
된다면 서울을 건다.
But it's way too early for Apple Bird. I think we're gonna get Apple Bird at some point though, I do think. Well, not Apple Bird itself, but Apple Bird related stuff. Gears, Ego, whatever.
지령에게
Apple Pie.
불확실한 것은 없네.
Sorry. I really should stop. I'm not. Wait! Hold on, we all stop everything. Oh, wait, hold on, is it possible? Oh, it feels weird. I don't know why. But Dawn in Wind Waker did target the mark. She did it. Insane. And she had no reason to. That's why it's so insane. I made the best fit. But no, yeah, kit-wise, back to the kit. No, yeah, Big Bird's kit look interesting. I don't have anything more to say, I think. The thing is, okay, if you if you decapitate, no, if you cut down the kit into parts, it's actually not that complicated. You have coin power for the skills based on being very slow, or the enemy having dazzle. That's about the same thing.
자, 어느 쪽일지 잘 생각해보라.
I don't have anything more to say. So you have coin power, you have burn / sinking infliction, and that's about it. The rest is in the passive.
그쪽 방향이 아닐 텐데.
I like that Sinclair gets to have 2 defense skills though, even if it's weird. Good Rigger, yeah. Let me get back the kit. 템페 battery. I mean, they love doing different panic types for some reason.
제압 실시.
But yeah, the one thing that's very funny is like Guardian of the Forest, Gregor actually ends up being a sun shower. There we go. Kind of have space script now. Like a sun shower support. Because you have minus coin skills, lose SP on minus coin skills, lose SP before attack. That's great. Man, you have actually a reliable way of making this cliff lose SP without losing clashes. Well, you would like to lose clashes anyway. That's great. And not only that, 3 times. Not only that, 4 times. In the passive, you actually get buffs from having different ego gears in the team. Isn't that insane? Like Sun Shower is an ego gear. So like, Lamp Sun Shower. Insane. It sucks, but I'm gonna use it. Plus, I don't think Giga's gonna suck. It's gonna be a tank though. Like, don't expect high damage, alright? Don't expect high damage, alright? Stop thinking about high damage, alright?
서울을 건너.
부탁하자. 다음 목표로.
But yeah, the kids are simple enough. I should be able to talk quite a bit about all those stuff during sync class at least. So, not to change. The writing shouldn't be too complicated.
꿈을 꾸러 가도
Trauma will not return looking to sing. Singing is trauma.
죄를 새겨주겠어.
꿈을 꾸러 가도
Did I say I love this idea? Probably said quite a few times, but I'm gonna say it again. Say it again. I love saying it. It's so cool. Reason play Love Cop and Library. That is good discount. Oh, good luck. I could have said, oh nice, no. Oh, good luck.
혈이 남자오.
Well, Love Cop, good luck mostly. Library, you have time before the good luck. You have a bit of time. Good luck still. It's so sad. Many people discovered W Corp through Limbus and not through Rena, because W Corp in Rena was such an experience. I mean, the train was such an experience. I have a friend. Like I've talked to at some point. I've talked to a friend who told me sometimes I happen to have
영원한 참
nightmares about it.
영원한 참으로 인도하지.
운명적인 죽음일세.
Well, they are a bit easily traumatized, but eh.
흉터의 결과요.
But hey, welcome back. We're good now. I know you love Love Town. We don't talk about Love Town. You told us so, perfect. We don't talk about Love Town. Just call me a C. No, I'll call you back now. Oh, it's chicken, why not? What do I take now? Trauma is funnier. It is. Rather be called that's it. Alright, back.
나의 상대는 어디 있는가?
I mean, Trauma is funny. If we didn't like Trauma, if we didn't like people experiencing Trauma, we wouldn't be playing Project Moon games. It's all about trauma.
된다면
It's all about watching people surmounting their trauma. It's kind of sick, isn't it? Like we're watching a bunch of people traumas and all in their life. It's kind of sick, right? We're bad people, right? We've never been good people. Follow the press creep, follow the press creep, follow the press creep.
죄를
We're almost like
새겨주겠소.
Schadenfreude.
흉터의 결과요.
If you don't know about Schadenfreude, it's seeing joy, is having joy in seeing others pain. I'm searching for some word, but pain is the right one. Schadenfreude is enjoying seeing others pleasure, others pain. Which is kind of sick, but at the same time, aren't we all doing it? Aren't we all searching for dramas? Aren't we all scouring the nets in the search of whatever might entertain us? Aren't we seeking it? We kinda are! Well, the thing is, we don't necessarily... Most people don't necessarily enjoy trauma. Like, when they see trauma, they don't enjoy it. But what they enjoy is...
된다면 사활을 건다.
Is growing from it, is surmounting it, is going with it, is solving it. It's getting better, it's getting stronger. Is that we enjoy, not the trauma itself. Well, some people do.
깔끔하게 물었군.
When I don't enjoy the trauma, I enjoy... Let's say I enjoy feeling emotional. Like that's how I...
흉터의 결과요.
You know, sometimes you would play stuff that would make you sad, you know? That's because you would enjoy feeling sad. Which is a very weird thing to say, I guess. But yes, I guess it makes us feel alive. To be able to feel emotions. Because there's something sick anyway. We're watching people going through traumas anyway and being sad and we enjoy it. There's something behind it, right? I just haven't thought fully about it yet. Traumatize yours, see, is that rude?
버틀러 차원 가방 준비 완료했습니다.
Saying he's giving free therapy. I mean, look at all the boss that have panic recovery, you know? They get to 45 thinking, they feel all gloomy, and then the turn after, oh, they're all better.
예측할 수 없게.
No panic anymore. Our characters too, actually.
마무리를.
There you go, because you have to download an hour and 40-minute live stream. Alright. Alright, I see you. I'll see you if you're going. Thanks for watching still. Do it on your phone.
제압 실시.
Ah, come on, Don, can't you use the mouse skill? You need to follow the prescripts on. Well, I could be talking about the index a bit, because I've been thinking about what we know now from the index. And I'm trying to think back to what I thought at the time, because I had stuff to say about the index and the whole Greek mythology and Otis. I had something to say, like outside of what I already talked about. I already talked about Otis being Greek based and how the index seems to have gods based on Greek mythology or stuff like this. So, but that's already. I already said that. No, what did I have? Hold on, I'm doing this first. Give me poise. I need to be poised. Ooh. I should have taken the pennant. I can sell. I can sell some chicken. What can I fuse? I don't have the portrait though. Hey, mirror. Yeah, let's go. Okay, we're good. I don't have money anymore though. Calling Poland got even worse. I don't know. I don't live in Poland. Your favorite poison?
총은 수지 타산에 맞게
I'm gonna guess you said
한 발에
poison,
한
okay?
놈씩.
With 2S, which is poisson, which is fish in French, alright? So you're asking what's my favorite fish, right? When... right, that's it. You couldn't be asking me for my favorite poison, right?
전투응대에 나선다.
So we just I should have made done target the mark, whatever. I'm gonna say blowfish randomly because they're funny. You had made a mistake. Oh, you do. Oh, you surely did. Oh, you did. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, great. Locked.
지령에게 불확실한 것은 없네.
I love checking out parts on the chicken to know which has the mark.
된다면 서울을
Did I stutter? Like if I knew poison. I guess I guess I would have to say though something because I played some RP at some point, alright? Some death game RP like based on Danganronpa. Like, it was fun. I have to mention that I did use for crime. Then I did use I'm gonna have to check just the English name if it's the right one, so I don't ridiculous myself too much. Bucket, it's gonna break.
죄를 새겨주겠어.
Yeah, Carrera.
부탁하지.
Carrera, which is a paralytic. I'm so close to seeing what is wrong with you. Nah, I wouldn't. But what is wrong with you? I mean, I could say to myself, what's wrong with me right now? What's wrong with me? Shouldn't we all say it? Shouldn't we all ask what is wrong with ourselves, right? So we can correct it, right? And grow and do better, you know? I just thought about the fact that I took the Tango Marinade and I misclicked because I wanted the other one. A bit late now. Oh, hello. But yeah, shouldn't we all introspection and ask ourselves what is wrong with ourselves? How can we correct it? What is our favorite poison? That kind of thing. I think it's sane and it's safe and sane questions to ask ourselves. So we can all grow.
미호스럽군.
Or maybe I can actually get this one. Hold on. Breaking news. Maybe not. One out of two. Oh, let's go! Joy!
자,
And I got the
됐냐?
bamboo hat. Great.
저한테 이런 거 시키지 좀 마.
We're not gonna know the fact that I only have two. That I only have two blade lineage, right?
지령이 가리키는 곳으로.
Very sane, yeah, very sane. Who pinged me? I'm gonna check quickly. You know, I reminded myself like a few seconds ago that I didn't read yet the patch notes.
살을 베어내고
Oh yeah, I should have guessed this. Yeah, I'll check later. Never mind, it's on my... It's nothing. It's nothing. Oh yeah, the patch notes. Bug fixes and improvements. With the middle entity get max speed and for the encounter from the ego gift everlasting bond. I don't care. If it's an issue, I don't care. Some dialogue testing.
불확실한 것은 없네.
Cool.
제압 실시.
Where is it? Moving reg extended beyond the screen bound. Ah, yeah, that was funny. Fix an issue where the tag was displayed in the correct order for the screen. I'll go facilitate about you. What do you mean, wrong order?
기절했나?
Okay, I have no idea what it means. Fix an issue with your indicator. What? Oh, that's a weird one.
제압 실시. 민감을 준비야.
When you kill below tight screen 950 causing incorrect background image from the... Okay, that's funny. Fix an issue where certain effects did not display. How is it even possible? Not display correctly on the specific enemy breaking on 930 and 929. They did in Polish English translation for Kento 2. Oh, great. Why they did? Hey June.
숨어들기 나쁘지 않군 거래.
Fix an issue where enemy kill boss line and missing. Channel manager ticket gives mediation both for A show park, C branch for the translation that might potentially overlap and putting the ego. What do you mean? Oh, beast animal. Oh, because it's the beast. A big scary monster is running in the wild, dark wild forest. I don't remember the full sentence. I'm missing one adjective actually. In the dark, enough forest. The big scary monster is living in the dark, I don't remember, forest. Dark black forest. And I'm ashamed to forget this one. The MD is ending and there is still no achievement on your own thumbnail. What should I? Oh, yeah, because I haven't taken. Why should I? Why should I change it? I'm too lazy to change it. There's no point anyway. Like the point is with MD, not achievement. Why this kinda actually? Well, they just start to put achievements when they released MD last time, right? Right? They should have. Yeah. They should, and they should the next time, right? They shouldn't just wait 2 months to put out the achievements, right? Right. Let's go, Rodia.
제압 실시.
I need to check the known issues. That was a lot of nation. Hey, how you doing? Ishmael's base power effect was set upon forming and appears even when no end has been formed. Wow. Oh. Well. That's so weird. Your element loads when it should not. Why do you even load it? Yay. Alright, what do I get here? Boys. That's not boys. Yeah, doing was in theory still up to enemy. Yeah. Fine. What should I put in the title? Any achievements? I could have. Should I end this? What am I doing? Let me sell stuff. Let me sell. I sell this. Could have upgraded nebulizer, but that's a bit late. Not like I need it. I kinda need it. No, no, I don't need it. I don't need it. But I think of the new ideas, Blois skin cleanse, thinking. Okay, first of all, if we're calling this Blois, like Sinclair Blois, we have a real mental problem, alright? This is a Poise idea. They couldn't prevent themselves to put one bleed potential count, and let's be real, it's gonna be one. We're gonna laugh at it. Just because they wanted full MD double keyword maximization for funny haha purposes. But it's a Poise idea, right? It's a Poise idea. There's no bleed in there. There's no bleed in there. It's even worse than middle. But then, binking, is it what we're calling burn thinking now? Binking? I wanna call it breaking. Breaking. Oh, wait. Hold on, let me do this first. Before I'm the one breaking. I don't know what I was targeting. I didn't get it anyway. Oh yeah, I'm targeting, what's the name? Yeah, that thing, exactly. Damn, I always forget. Hold on. Oh yeah, endorphin kit. Speaking now. I mean, it makes sense. I still don't have 3 lineage though. There we go. Now I can do stuff, which is good. Okay, pouch. I don't have the keg. I don't have the angel's cut. It's all quite confused now. Well, I see you later. A bit of rupture, so that's like an agree to. No. Get out of the get out with rupture. I don't want to see any rupture for a while now, right? I hate too much of it last season, alright? I need a break. I need a rupture break. You know, it's funny because rupture is very literally break. Ah! Am I mentally sane? Not really. Oh, I will. But yeah, Sinclair's kit. I mean, what I have to say, Sinclair's kit is easy. I like it. It's a bit of what I want a simple kit. Thank you very much. Simple, effective, as your blade, funny. Yeah, probably nice, funny. Attack weight though, they are attack weight. Skill 2 has focus volley, so attack weight as well. That's interesting. And skill 3 has just attack weight. So I'm looking forward to it. It looks interesting. I was very interesting though about Gregor's kit. Like when I saw the base character in Kento 9. I'm not gonna say more. I was hoping we get this kit, and I'm glad we get it. I'm not sure much I like burn thinking. For burn, it's easy to put in burn. I don't know if it's useful, but it's easy to put in burn because burn does anything. But you probably very much want Fire Feast. Unless you really want the Gloom and the One Pride. I don't know. It's mostly for sinking, so it would replace Edgar Gregor. Would you like it to be replaced Edgar Gregor? Problem is it has very likely less... there it is. It very likely has less... Old Dope Probe. That's likely less sinking count than Edgar Gregor. Like, I don't expect positive sinking anymore. Positive sinking count. I think we have to take the blame for Rhodia now. And because of the manner. Yeah, chill fight. But the thing is, it has a new panic effect as well. Panic effect is pretty interesting. Defensive cooldown is still a good thing. I don't think it's gonna be much, but it's nice to add some damage. He's gonna be a support tank. He's probably gonna clash pretty well though. So what's gonna happen is people are gonna enhance the clashing and the rolls, and the damage is gonna be just alright. So people are gonna say it's a great idea when the damage is actually below what you would expect from a damage ID in general. So it's not gonna be insane, but it's gonna be just cool to play, comfy. I don't wanna fight you. Not necessarily with Poise.
계획을 세워두면 이런 것도 어렵지 않답니다.
But I'm looking mostly forward to the values in general anyway.
흉터는 경험이요.
Rolls are interesting. It's not coins you usually see in both sides. Well, you have reuse. You have Sinclair has reuse on skill 2, and that's usually a sign of something is gonna go very wrong. Especially with unfocused volley, but it should be. It's not gonna be fine. It's not gonna be fine.
자, 어쩌겠지 잘 생각해보라고.
There's some weird stuff like Trigger getting coin power for a weird speed conditional, like a weirdly sentenced speed conditional. You 1 and 2 but clash power on skill 1 and 3 but clash power on skill 2. The fact that it has first coin boost on skill 3 is just because
타겟 포착.
it's just to try to contest Edgar Gregor anyway. Skill 3 for Solemn Lament. Like it's made for sinking mostly.
다음 목표로.
And then like, but I like the wall thing. Like it cannot get haste. It has to be slow.
난자오.
Like an idea that you can actually make to be slow. It could have a very, like some very interesting uses. For example, you can guarantee with this idea to use
뺀다면 사활을 건다.
to be using Solemn Lament like in the last turn. So you might have to the most benefits
흉터의 결과요.
out of building sinking before, and you can actually build up the wall sinking and then pop it off
움직임이 어설퍼요.
at the end of the turn. So there are very neat implications for team building
좋아요.
in general,
지령에게 불확실한 것은 없네.
전투응대에 나선다.
but I don't know it's gonna be in general relevant too much. I don't know if people are gonna play him instead of Edgar or want to play him instead of Edgar. I guess probably the Dazzle inflicting, like taking more damage for every seeking plus burn, probably 10%. It's good for both, so that's why you could play in both. Though you probably do less damage than Fire Fist anyway in burn, so it's for sinking mostly. Again, I don't know to live without alcohol. Funny enough, I don't drink.
쉽지.
Carry your luggage. Anyway, I've rambled enough. Next unit will be Sea Branch at the... No.
어려울 거
I don't wanna see.
없잖아, 죽은.
I don't wanna see a show until next season for Spring Cultivation. That'd be a waste. I think I've got everything in Poise, so there's no point. There's no point. Sorry. Give me this. Our great nebulizer. And I'll do the keg. Casket, rather. I mean, I'm supposed to go. I'm supposed to know which keg it is, you know. The cask of spirits. Get them cakes.
임무
It
시작.
looks pretty good, but I don't know if you'll be able to be better as a therapist of family here. That's the thing most people are gonna wonder anyway. That's annoying. That's annoying. The thing is, he's gonna be a better generalist, I'd say, at least compared to Hair.
자,
Just because he has some speed conditional. It's not all of his conditional, but it's some speed conditional. You don't need burn or sinking to get most of the kit. So that's fine. So it's gonna be a better generalist than both of them. Though Fire Fist was alright already because burn is so easy to put anywhere. That said, it's gonna be mostly a tank support compared to the other two, which are mostly damage dealers. Did I hear you don't skill 2? No, it's not a. It's the pinky, not the ring. Haven't you read? Don't worry, everything will be fine.
저겠지. 잘 생각해보라고.
No, go panic. Take a panic type and go panic. Using Yuri Faust, and she's been rolling pretty good in Poise here. I mean, that's an old one. But yeah, I can understand. Even if you would play Mao, like any sane person would play Mao. But yeah, Yuri had been SCB Remnant Faust, I should say, has been one of the better 2-stars since the start of the game. And I didn't even unlock. I hope I would. I'm gambling pretty much if it's the right one.
전투응대 나선.
Well, I'm getting to anyway. Oh, he's dead anyway, actually. But yeah, most older IDs are very straightforward, and SCB Remnant House is one of them. Just rolls. With kid fin, that's about it. It's hard though to have fun with old IDs nowadays because they're just way weaker. Like they don't compare. We're all laughing about Sunshaw's potential even now. I thought it was 12 or 5. Oh, wow. Wow, my brain. Can I refresh? Can I unrefresh? I'll fight you. I do wanna sell your soul for a good price. Sure, how much?
이번에도 치령의 뜻은 본인과 같군.
아니야, 가끔. I don't know if I'm a nerd or something or anything, man. Prescript target, perfect. I love that way of speaking.
벤다면
I think it's funny and shit.
그쪽 방향이 아닐 텐데.
Well, Don is menacing, Sora is just cute. Let me vibe positive.
기절했나?
But yeah, we're looking forward to when Rebel does not much.
결정. 해동.
I mean, not like you would buy my soul for much more, I know. That's
없네.
come on.
타겟 포착. 1시.
Should have used counter with Down. So I could have gone to the next unlock stage. What do I care? It's a random encounter. Tank first.
자, 어느 쪽일지 잘
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
생각해보라고.
No, yeah. But I think the thing is, I'm not playing. I want to play the NV team. I want to play the middle NV team so bad. But my main problem is I kind of want to wait to see if there is middle Otis coming up anytime soon. Or not even anytime soon. I would like to wait for middle Otis because I will have to play middle when she releases.
벤다면
So I would be down to wait until then, not have to play too much. Because I want variety. How unfortunate.
흉터의 결과요.
Poise though. We only have 4 sinking IDs this season yet, so I can't play new sinking yet. I need to wait a bit. Unless I play stuff like from the old, previous season, like Cordia, Shodan. Could call it new sinking. You call it new edge. I don't know what I play next week. I thought next week to play just middle and try the 15 floors with middle. That was funny, but that's probably dead in the water. But with skill change actually it's probably easier. I don't know. But I would have liked again to wait for more. First, if I get Ricardo fight, that'd be insane. Go, Gregor, go.
시작은 좋았는데 헤매꼴이었군.
Man, the C's are not what they were.
별일 수 있는 기회겠죠?
I feel like it's always Gregor that's disappointing me. Maybe I just my mind. Sometimes it's Sinclair actually.
자, 어느 쪽일지 잘
그냥
생각해보라고.
혈이 흉터의 결과요.
필연적 절대적.
I thought with the pacing I would have ended before the end of the second hour, but nah, it's gonna be good. I've said I wanted to stream again a few different games for a change. This price, it's not a nice. My genius can't be bought like the likes of you. Can't be bought period actually.
이건 예상 못했나 봐.
그대 흔들려.
You were saying I wanted to stream some of the games for once again. And I thought about the fact that Rabbit and Steel DLC is coming up on Friday, so I thought it'd be a nice opportunity to actually stream it. I love this game. I spent more than an hour in this game, finishing it, and I loved it. Also, I have very fond memories of Labyrinth of Thoth, which is a
전투응대
Thoth game on
꿈을 꾸러가도록.
Dungeon Crawler JRPG, like I say, and I have very fond memories of the 1 and the 2 that were released like 15 years ago or something. And so when I saw there was a third one that was just released, I so hyped. So I thought I could start it at least to showcase it a bit, because it's not. I don't think it's too well known. I'll show it a
이번에도
bit.
치령의 뜻은 본인과 같군.
Rabbit and Steel is way more known from what I've seen. Like the thing has almost 10,000 reviews already. I'm glad it popped off. Very good game. Bullet hell,
전투응대 나선.
raid, action. Some would say not even a bullet hell, but action game with raid like mechanics is the way they like to describe it. I describe it as a bullet hell. Let's see if they can. But I have such a long backlog now.
그대 흔들렸군.
그 삶의 마침표를.
So that the game, you might or might not know, but I like competition, and I've been competing on some niche games. including some Nintendo games and Mario Tennis games. And there's a new one coming up next week.
살을 베어내
So I have occasion to do competition again. I'm looking forward to it as well. Though I probably won't stream it or anything. I thought for a second to go back a bit on Twitch for this. Like for those kind of occasional more random
예측할
streams.
수 없게.
I'm contemplating the Abyss at the very least. But it's not too likely. Because I'm very late. So do we have a deal? No! I don't deal with the camel. Who would you rather deal with? A camel or a devil? Good question.
뺀다면 사활을 건다.
Do we have a deal?
꿈을 꾸러 가도
That reminds me of something. I can't put my finger on it though. Man, that's so weird. We don't claim mink bones. I have to check something afterwards. At some point. Hey everybody, how are you doing? What do you think about the IDs? Give me a sec. Well, not like I need to do much actually. Pretty much everything. Whatever. Whatever, I got everything. Let's rush it. So the idea is, well, I like Sinclair simplicity and kit and everything. Attack weight seems interesting. Probably a lot of good things. I despise the 3 bleed lines I did just for the sake of it being bleed. Yeah, that's very weird. Okay, that was very weird. And for Gregor, and I'm looking forward to it. I'll see how it turns out. I was excited by the kits from before, so I'm really looking forward to what we can do with it. Probably gonna be a tank support again. But it's nothing too big because there's always gonna be a 10% damage increase. Anyway, for burn and sinking, it's alright. It's like whatever really.
정해진 운명이라네.
10 dynamic in a world of this world is like can't be satisfied with it.
결정. 해군.
It's not like 4 fragile back then when there were no dynamics now. I can't get excited by that at all. I'm getting excited more by the world kit in general though. Destroying. Defense.
전투응대 나선
Yeah, everyone is getting okay. You're right that it's being a constant right now. It's been 3 already. Like another little, like Poise was at the same scenes exactly. Not Sinclair though. Sinclair was Bloom. Instead of Good Bunny. I mean, Blaney Edge are now old, I guess.
모자란 피를 채우자고.
The Power Creep is catching caught up to them quite a bit.
미래를 과거와 같이.
Nice. Clear. Close.
예측할 수 없게.
She doesn't have a 3-star Poise ID. And she might not get one this season considering what we know. The one thing I'm looking forward to more though, concerning Gregor's ID is
깔끔하게 물었군.
the possibility to use him and his very slow guaranteed speed for setups on Solemn Laments, that kind of thing. For end of the turn kills. I feel like that's potential. Also, we have a tank ID for Gregor, so technically good for Unburied Glory as well.
모조리 죽여서 조용히 만드는 거야.
Yeah, shut up. God damn it.
타겟 포착 1시 방향.
Full stop.
마침표를 마무리를.
Right now, looking forward to them the kit, the full kit. Reuse coin on Sinclair as well. To reuse coin, interesting. We know this usually ends. Simon usually want to go fast, so for the butterfly Jiminy, I guess. I need to inflict butterflies early, but also you eat a lot of count, so you can finish up the count with it, so... It's not like either would be bad. But that's damage, alright.
뜻을 해금하겠네.
Wow, no. They don't have that many evade, unfortunately.
제압 실시.
행진을 끝내고 나는 진정한 왕으로 군림하는 것이다.
And you have Rose Spawner. Rose Spawner is not the example that neither I nor I think most people would have quoted. That should be fine. Because I think most people would have quoted more like Ring Otis or Ring Sang for those who wouldn't want the nuance.
마침표를 마무리를.
오케이. 보인다.
I mean, at least it's interesting. It's not usual to usual kits, I'd say. To claim! There! Bones! Bones are claimed. The bones were claimed.
제압 실시.
Because it's really only reason edited. Oh, I see what you mean.
마침표를 마무리를.
But all the time is that fair. I mean, I could say that from Ring Sang as well. But I guess that's just me. I like one thing. Oh, okay. One thing that I like though, which one is it? I think it's Sinclair, right? Yeah, if this unit didn't equip attack skill this turn, heal SP and gain slash power up. Thank you so much. An ability to gain SP while using defense skills. That's so nice. Man, Faust, She-Faust would just kill to get this. Like, that's one of their main problems, the lack of sanity. Right, we're done with this one.
의뢰비랑 보호수당에서
I don't remember if Gregor has something for SPN. Remember?
오늘은 제사비로 손해를 메울 필요가 없네요.
Let me check. Enemy has Dazzle, yeah. How do you gain? Forgot. How do you gain Dazzle? Oh, it's when you have enough lamp, isn't it? Yes. Okay, how do you get lamp? You need Gloom Resonance. I mean, it pretty much shows that you need it's for sinking more than burn, isn't it? Like you need Gloom Resonance. So that also means it could work with prescripts. Well, they are syncing, you gotta tell me, but do you think you could do like a syncing team mostly based on damage, and syncing is there just to apply the panic stuff, you know? Like you don't have high syncing infliction, you just cycle your syncing enough to get the panic kind of thing. I feel like something that could be profiling with indexes plus Gregor. That looks interesting. Oh, dailies. Support passive is very good for middle IDs and cheap files. What is it? I've seen it. I was in a rush. I didn't have time to fully comprehend the kit, so I barely skipped the support. Hold on. With the earliest deployment order among those with negative effects. Or you mean Sinclair's maybe? No, gain aggro and blend damage up. Why is she fouls then? Oh, you meant Sinclair. Well, I mean, Gregor is fine for middle, but Sinclair, yeah, you can see it. Okay, Sinclair is very good for Shifaust, I guess. Depends on how much you get, though. And I would expect it to be a res passive, maybe. Maybe not, actually. You need a defense skill. Though you're right that his support is actually very good for Shifaust. Like, that's actually what you would want. You're not using him in middle. Yeah. But that's good for Faust, if you would ever want to use Shifaust for a reason. The problem is also you need high speed. I don't think she gains haste, does she? You need to be the fastest ally, so... I guess you can screw on this part. I mean, for middle, the thing when you consider middle as well is like you had stuff like, where is she? Ishmael that was great with middle with the support, and now you have middle Ishmael instead. So you can't have the support anymore until we get more middle, like a lot more middles. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. There we go. Yay! Alright, so that's a good thing done before the end of the Mirror Dungeon season. Not gonna be this week. In 2 weeks, I guess. I don't think it's gonna be next week. I guess we now have kind of a drought. Like for the next 2 weeks. Because next 2 weeks, I expect in 2 weeks the next MD, and then we can have the reruns, everything else. But most likely hit its full stop piece. Yeah, you're right. I mean, it wouldn't be bad considering that you might want to use different ones. Not that you would care too much. I expect those Sinclair to get a lot of poise very easily. To be able to even have Moonlit as your blade. But that's the kind of thing that's even more improved by Thorakaljas in general. Looking forward to it. We use this coin on crits. It's funny because the skill 2 reads, I use this coin on head hit and on crit, you know? The first one at least. You can have a lot of scaling on skill 2 then. You don't have increased... No, you have still more damage than critical. Oh, that can go high. On 2 coins? Because I expect skill 2 to be... At worst, 4+4. I mean, no. 6+5? With still more damage on crit and everything, you can probably do a lot of damage from skill 2. And but it's unfocused volley. It's unfocused volley and but it's unfocused volley and it's unfocused volley. Depends on how you take it. Skill 3 depends on AoE. AoE is good though. Idea is gonna be good. Sinclair is gonna be good. Probably because he would probably be able to sustain his own poise very easily. It's very weird though when you consider the fact that you gain poise potency from using defend, but when you swerve or evade, you don't gain poise potency, but you get crit damage up, which is new. I think we'll have issues with Poise. I don't think so either. Sorakaja. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have issues with Sorakaja. I'm thinking that Sorakaja will make stacking Poise even and so Moonlit as a blade even easier. Goodbye. Okay, see ya, Camille. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna end soon anyway. Just finishing on this. For Gregor, because again I had an appointment earlier, so I didn't have much time to consider the kits entirely. I like the defense for Gregor. Getting lamp. Like you can force lamp easily. You can probably turn one lamp with Gregor and you're gonna be able to get dazzle like I expect. That's like a foolproof method to go without the passive. It's a bit cheap though. A bit too cheap. But they like doing this kind of cheap thing. It'd be so easy though to gain dazzle. Maybe a bit too easy. Maybe you can't, I don't know. Maybe you still need. Raise Guardian of the Forest can help Ego roll, which is pretty good. You're right. Before attack, yeah. Depends how much, but you're right that it's pretty good, pretty neat. Should we once more talk about wing beat? Especially because we're talking about syncing right now, so we're talking about Butler Faust as well. I don't know how much defense level you lose from Dazzle. I think I'm more interesting to twist it into like about that than the damage increase from sinking and burn, because that's gonna be a 10. If it's a 20, it's gonna be very good. That feels like it's too much. I mean, Gregor is good tank. It reminds me of the thing is, it reminds me of Zvaishmael, like in the retargeting at slow speed, that kind of thing. The problem is it doesn't have a way to gain shields, right? Nor to heal, right? So you're kind of stuck with taking whatever damage you're gonna be dealt with, which is the same for Zvaish in the end. Getting better and better every day, but Wingbeat one day is gonna explode. That's funny because it burns sinking, right? So you could You could inflict burn, you know, Stia, and well, it's on Ishmael, never mind. Or you could play this idea, so you also inflict burn and get the semi blades burn heal, you know. At this point, you can get 45 SP. Yes, Amigos to heal. Yeah, at least he has Amigos to heal. Well, Ishmael had Wing Beat, and he has Lantern, he has Garden of Thorns. And actually, that's it. Bygone Days? No, Bygone Days is just SP, right? Yeah. Christmas Nightmare actually heals. Okay. And again, it does mix up with Unbreaking Glory, isn't it? Doesn't it? Especially because if it works this way, using defense should, like to gain lamp, should proc the passive for Magnus Cabad. That's another synergy. She's the only person that can attack 12 times with a single slot. Hold on, I don't get it. Why do you mean attack 12 times with a single slot? I'm not sure I get it. Meet to Kozan. Oh yeah. Oh, the Kozan. Yeah, you're right. It's more awkward because Wing Beat is gluttony, so you forming a hand with this is gonna be a bit more awkward. You need to be at 4. Plus that means you wouldn't take Tidal Elegy or Christmas Nightmare with Jungle Fist, which is pretty peculiar. But yeah, it's funny to think about though. 7 coins on Wing Beat into 5 coins of Kozan. You would have no SP for Kozan though. What's at the where is it? On Tails it is 5 SP. Well yeah, but you need to hit Tails, which you don't want. By the way, Freeze, I remember you were the one who gave me the NV Blade team, right? Last, was it Gento or Intervalo? Like, you made me play NV Blade, right? I remember it was interesting. Because then the new Ishmael already fit that then. Not just for the bleed side, but just she has alright bleed count infliction, like it's not 0. Compared to Sinclair, for example. That's interesting for it. The warp rerun, yeah. Like I thought about it, how it fit in. I think at some point, with especially with middle Otis, we might get you might get a solid overall solid bleed NV bleed variant, because I expect her to have something similar. I would like the more time passes, the more I think that I don't know if Nurse Phasers will be in or not. I'm doubtful. They should be. Expect them to be. Most people expect them to be. If they didn't, it would be. Yeah, probably will. Yeah, but before it's probably we're probably gonna finish the apprentices before going there. So we're missing Ring and Samba. So Maybe both. I don't think it would be both next banner, but it's possible that both next banner and they finish with the apprentices that way. But we need another double banner, which are still pretty rare. We're getting one there, insane, but I don't expect to get many more. If I compare to previous seasons, well, yeah, well, it's not like they are in a draw, so I take the extraction. Like last season happened the same way, and next one was a single banner. That's what happened, and then with Valve. I don't know if we're gonna get Valve afterwards. What day are we gonna be? Gonna be mid-February. We could get Valve. They might wait for March. Ring is the most interesting one to guess. You mean kit? Or the one you would that we would like the most? I love to see ring, the ring ID though. The thing is, if it goes to Faust, like most are expecting it to, that means it's gonna take, probably it's gonna take. I mean, who gets it? I still expect Faust. The problem is, it's gonna be such a pain. If she gets it, well, I mean, it will align with what we got so far, wouldn't it? Let's say she gets charged bleed, alright? Let's say she gets charged and bleed. Alright, bleed, she already has Enfaust, or some other if you want. And for charge, she already has multi-crack, which is already used. Oh, great, another idea that conflicts with with the ones we already had before, yes. I think that's it. I think that's perfect, yeah. I think that's guaranteed now. It's not like it happened like 3 or 4 times already. Conflicting ideas. Then I need an ID for burn and trimmer. Well, I mean, either of those would be okay with either burn or trimmer. So the one thing I'm bothered about is I didn't expect to get Gregor's ID there, because I'm very wondering now what we're gonna get for the LC rerun, LCBG checkup rerun, I should say. Because I do expect an AEDD, Ego Gear, but then if Gregor gets it, that's a bit much. So Iscliffe, then I guess it would make sense for Iscliffe to get it. How many IDs are we at now? That's 9. It's gonna be your 10th. No, that's 8. Never mind. It's gonna be 9 and 9th. Wait, what? 2, 4, 6. Yeah, we're at 9. That's a problem. Onglu needs 2 IDs this season as well, so you're gonna get Onglucio. That makes sense. I like the name. And something else. You have 8. Wait. 468 as well. I don't know if Iscliffe is gonna be the first one to go over 9. Two, 4, 6, 9. Where are we at for IDs? Hold on. Are they really filling the blanks right now? They seem to be filling the blanks like of the 8s. Onglo needs an ID soon anyway. He's at 7. But the one left at 8 are Yisang. So we might get his ID soon-ish. Which is weird because Rushu is at 8, but she will get her allied soon enough. Faust is the weird one. Because I see Albina's on her so much, but it would be a 10 ID. She would be the first to get it. The rest are at 9 now. It's only Yisang, Ryushu, and Onglu is at 7. So we get Onglu Shio, Rinsang, whatever Ryushu, and so we're left with Inayansang, and we're left with Otis, Faust, Mersault, and Rodia. So you get it. I guess it's gonna be you, and then the rest I can guess. You soon enough as well, and then the rest I can guess those 3. And you get the rerun. It makes sense overall, I think. The plan is simple. No, I think that's their plan. It seems correct. Like, it seems right, so they probably do this. I didn't expect Sinclair to be now, nor Gregor to have it now, but considering the number of IDs each have, it's not that surprising. Like, I didn't take into consideration the number of IDs, though I could have guessed Onglu even more then. If Onglu is not the next one, we're gonna have a problem though. He still only has 7 IDs. Yep, I guess would be Judgment Bird, Merciful Trust. You know that now that they unleashed the bird, the big bird, like the big bird. Now that they unleashed Big Bird, it's the door's open. The door to the Black Forest is open, you know. We're just waiting for the birds to fuse. Well, we're not gonna get Twilight to Apocalypse Bird for a while now. Let's be real. But Merciful Judgment is gonna happen. It might happen sooner than I thought. I'm not gonna lie. It might happen sooner than I thought. I think it's gonna happen either this season or the next. I really didn't expect the Big Bird. The Big Bird! Bagmont! I have this in my head. It's gonna save me. So, like, it could be Justicia, or rather just, yeah, Judgment Bird and Punishing Bird next. Punishing Bird could be could be Cliff instead then. Or what did I see? Would I have seen Big Bird for Gregor? I think I could have. Punishment. Sinclair? Sinclair's Punishing Bird? Sinclair's a small bub? Sinclair's a small bub sounds right. Please let Punishing Bird. You know they won't. You know as well as me that they won't. Few stars have disappeared from the surface of this earth, alright? They're just in archives now. Those are archive things. But it'd be pretty funny. Nah, but I doubt it. It's a Punishing Bird. Like, you know, it has a big mouth. Big mouth for a small burb. Oh, small burb. Next one is supposed to be Lobcorp theme, right? If they are... Unless they want to redo Ruina because they couldn't do their event last time. I don't know. The thing is, there has been a break in pattern. We got an Valpurgis without events, so... It's hard to follow, to get the assurance on the next one. And if it was... He's saying, if it was a Lobcorp, I mean, those two still need to get Crimson Scar and Cobalt Scar. They need it so bad. So we need to find something else, right? We need King of Greed. We have a lot of stuff actually. We have King of Greed. I think stuff like Frozen Queen could exist, but that would be a bit much, especially if it would be for Faust. I still think the Woodman and the Strawman could exist. Could be willing to exist. And the problem is Woodman go for Mersault, and the Woodman I would expect it for Faust. Could be Isang though. And Judgment Bird needs to go to Mersault at some point. So I could go for Otis if you consider the world thing. Mersault is missing about ID. Yeah, it has been a few years now. It's been missing it, so we have time. He's getting something 100%. I thought it was that last time as well, you know. And the time before as well, I think. I think it has been 2 Valpurgis that it has been 100% Mersault. The only thing I could see him is either Judgment or Woodman. I don't think anything else. The Hive if you wanna be very, very, very mean. The Hive or the Queen Bee. Please don't be the Bee. Please don't be the Bee. Please don't be Worker Bee. Please don't be Vespa colored. He's gonna be Vespa colored so hard. He's gonna be Vespa colored so fucking hard. I see it already. I hope we don't get to LCD ID though, by the way. I really, really hope we don't. I want it to be special. I want to keep it special. Not just be a random season Kento ID. I wonder what abnos I could give to the seniors right now. From Valves or Haze mostly. From Lobcorp, I mean. Dimension refraction variant for Yisang. Let's go. Let's ball. Well, technically, Gregor has the hammer, so I guess the Hive could go to Mersault as well as the Justicia, as well as thing. Frozen Queen would be for you. You would have Woodman's. Strawman would be one between the two. What else do we have? The Fetus we're not talking about. The Fetus would be for your show again. What do we have? The Magical Girls, King of Greed. Who could have King of Greed? I would have said Otis. The Road to Happiness, the Road Home. Well, the Road Home would be. The Road Home would be Otis, I guess. What do we have? Rudolph. We're not talking about Rudolph. Or Ruta, rather. I'm drawing a blank. We have the Yin and Yang. That's weird, but I guess Onglu would be the one to weird Discord, I guess. We have... I'm thinking of the bird, the fire bird. I am fire. Could have the fire bird. Potential man. Being hands by the thing. Are you sure? Or Ishmael. Ishmael would get it, I guess. And then I don't have many more ideas. I think it's coming to mind much. He already said the other Cobalt Scar and Crimson Scar. I'm gonna take you for those two. Already said Magic Girl. Was it then? Red. You would have red shoes. In the heads, you would have red shoes. Musical. The musical box. Musical box. Fervent box. With the fervor, it will be you. Be done. I don't have many more in mind. I could take backers into account, but I don't want to, especially because I don't know them much. And I don't have the list of Abno in front of my eyes, so... Oh, Laetitia. Laetitia was one I was really expecting at some point. Rhodia Laetitia is fair. I could have saved Faust because of the wolf friend thing, but... Oh, it's about spiders. Never mind, it's sure a shoe, isn't it? Every spider thing has to go to Russia. Snow Queen. Snow Queen's... White Snow, I mean, Snow White Apple. I mean, you would get a Bunny Queen, so you would get you? No, you're special, you wouldn't have it. That makes you special, that's not good. That's not good, that's not good at all. I could see it though. Oh, never mind. The apple was discarded, so Snow White's apple could be good, yeah. Could be Rhodia, yeah. Ah! Alright, anyway, I think I've spent long enough time speculating over nothing. Having fun, I guess, yes. So I'm gonna end for today. Plan for the week. So, Thursday, shorts for the new IDs. On Saturday, I'll be streaming Rabbit and Steel DLC. And either this Wednesday or next Wednesday. Probably next Wednesday, alright, but probably not this one. But I'll put a planning if I do. I'll be streaming the start of Labyrinth of Thor 3 as well. So that's the plan. And next week, MD as usual. Back to the same hour, alright? Back to the regular hour. 1 hour earlier. 1 hour earlier. I don't know what I'll play. I might do this again. But we don't have many season 7, so I'll use season 6 maybe. I'm trying to do keywords based on one per season. So I did Bleed, I did Poise. Could do Sinking. Could do Burn. Could do Sinking and Burn next time maybe. Burn and Sinking, one per season. So we'd have to pick stuff like... Let me check Burns. Burn is funny because... Oh no, Burn I could pick you, I guess. Otherwise I would have to pick where is the thing? And we don't have that many Burn ideas. I expected more. The rest had way more. Although I would pick one of you. But I can pick you instead. Don't know if I want to actually. It could be fun. For Sinking. Oops. Sinking is a mess. As Bleed. Like if you look at Bleed in comparison, if you look at Poise, You look at charge. Not that much. Not that much. There is a real miss. There is a real lack of charge and burn. Thinking there is a bit. Rupture, we just recharge. And Tremor. Tremors are a few as well. You know, if I was thinking it'd be... Yeah, we'll have to pick some of you. Season 1, Season 2. You'd be Season 1, you'd be Season 2. You'd be Season 3. Well, I'll see it for next week. So I'm gonna go now. Thank you for watching. Take care. See you next time. And keep your sanity high in this slow descent into the inferno. Bye bye.